It's a new year, so that can only mean one thing.
It's time for those New Year resolutions.
And it's the perfect time to start a new hobby.
Jewellery Maker, Sewing Street and HobbyMaker are here whether you're starting something new or advancing your skills on a current hobby.
With all the tools you need to start, as well as expert demonstrations from our great guests.
Are you starting a new hobby this January? Share your new makes with us by tagging Jewellery Maker, HobbyMaker or Sewing Street using the hashtag NewYearNewHobby.
And watch us every day from 8 AM to 1 PM on Jewellery Maker.
On HobbyMaker, 6 to 8 AM and 1 to 6 PM.
And 8 AM till 1 PM on Sewing Street.
Good morning. Oh, I didn't touch that then. Did you see that then? Did you see that do its own little bungee jump? Did you see it? I didn't touch that. Was like do 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 do. Anyway, how are we all? Have we had a nice weekend? Have we had a nice weekend? Yeah? I think I had a nice weekend. I don't know where it went. It sort of disappeared on me. Does that ever happen to you? I think it does, doesn't it? Yeah, it just disappears, doesn't it? Right then, now I don't know about you, lovely lot, but we got something this morning because I think we've got this new thing going on, new year, new hobby, new you, new crafting medium, new let's do something for you. I think that's the thing. We're all so busy looking after everybody else, aren't we? That you have to stop sometimes and go, actually, no, I'm going to do something for me. Now, since I started on HobbyMaker, I've been buying lots of little things here and there because I can't help myself. I get too tempted. Yes. So, how about if you've been buying things like all the essentials? Let's say you've started. I'm going to start colouring. We've got a great show with you with Crafter's Companion with Debbie at 7 o'clock. Oh, with the Academy of Colour, a brand new cute characters box. Oh, it's so delightful. It's so cute. It couldn't be more aptly named. So that's going to be our HobbyMaker Highlight. But if you want to learn, because the thing is, I don't know about you, when I was a kid, the best thing I used to get at Christmas was a great big pack of colouring felt tip pens. All the colours, like about 36 pens. And they were all right, but they weren't like pens are today. I mean, pens then and pens now are never the twain shall meet. I mean, and when you get to see Debbie in action later, oh my goodness, mate, it's amazing. So anyway, got that coming up. But if you bought lots of things and you like to do, I've got a spare room upstairs, my study, where I keep most of my stuff in the wardrobe. But then I want to come down on my kitchen table. I don't want to do my crafting there. So then you constantly got to come down with the trimmer, and you got to come down with your scoreboard and your stamps and your this and your that and your glue pens and your scissors and your ribbons and your sparkles and your foam pads and your mirror card and your different toppers and all the things you got to do. And it's got up and down the stairs. I mean, it's good exercise, but you know, this is going to change your life. There's this, and it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what your hobby is. It might be that you want to do your nails. You want somewhere to put all your nails and your files and your top coats and your base coats and your colours and your whatnot. I don't know. Somebody messaged and said they like my hair. Oh, that's kind. Oh, thank you. It's probably my hairdresser. Not really, I'm joking. He wouldn't be up this early. So, this is here. That's very kind. You are lovely. But this, see, if you've not seen this before, this is where everybody goes, ooh. Because when you buy normal storage boxes, they're normally just one layer of box like that bit there. And you can see through, and that's great. So you can say, oh, yeah, brilliant. And they're just that one depth. But then the height gets wasted, doesn't it? And then it's all in one thing, and it all moves about, and there's, you know. But this, it's like a vanity case for hobbies. Now, I think that's really clever engineering, I do. So the great thing is as well, when you actually see, I don't know if you've ever seen any videos of this online, but this stores a heck of a lot. Folds flat, so it all sits flat, so there's no toppling over, because when that goes down, look, if I turn that around there, look, do you see? The lid and the base sit flat, so it's completely stable, so there's no toppling over. So no matter what you put in here, it doesn't topple because it's weighted each side. So it's really clever. So the great thing is in here, look, we've kept, there's length. So if you're thinking about some of the lovely Spectrum Noir pens that we've got later, or any of the pencils, you need a bit of length there. You need it, again, for your scissors. You've got all of that in the top there. And then you've got all these additional sections in the second box here. So again, still for your glue pens and your sparkles and whatever it is that you want to add to your cards and your foam pads and your whatever. And then in here you can have things like your construction glues and your PVA glues and your whatever kind of glue you want to use, whether it's your tape runner, the lovely dotty tape pen, when we can get that back from our lovely Crafters Companion, because we all need one of those, don't we? So your solid glue tape pen, all the things that you need can go into here and be looked after. You could get some stamps and dies in there. We've got the VersaFine. You've got the little die ink pads. They could go in there. That can go in there. Oh, in fact, could that go in? Could that? Oh, no, that could go in there, though, couldn't it? Oh, yeah, that can go there. See, look. So if you put that there, look, you've got your ink pads. So you've got everything you could possibly do. And then all you do is, it very cleverly goes back into position. It has got a super sturdy... Oh, that's nice and closed, isn't it? And this is your crafty toolbox. So, again, this could be something for the kids. It might be somebody that's doing a jigsaw. Might be somebody that does model making. Could be somebody that's a hairdresser. Now, do you know what I would use this for? Is when you go and do like a drama show, like a play, and you've got all the things that you need. Because when you do a play, there's all the bright lights. You have darker makeup, darker foundation, darker powder. You do hair grips, you do wigs, you do all sorts. All the things that you need and all the props that you do. That could go into your little box if you're a little thespian. Couldn't it, as well? A thespian box. What's a thespian? Oh, bless her. Oh, you never heard of the word thespian? A thespian is like when you do acting and things on the stage. That's a thespian. Not to be confused with other words. But yes, so yes, exactly. So brilliant, brilliant crafting box. They're only $14.99. It will amaze you. It's a bit like a Mary Poppins box, like the bag in the film, the original with Julie Andrews. You know, when she pulls out a mirror and a hat stand and a cheese plant and whatnot. That will take a surprising amount of crafting goodies in there. Okay, UOHD80, $14.99. Do you know, you can always tell when it's a new year because I'm looking around and everybody's had their haircut. You've had your haircut, Paul, haven't you? Yeah. Have you noticed at work all the boys seem to have their haircut at the same time? It's the same week. You and Adam go together, do you? Yes, Adam's had his haircut as well. Yes, they go together. That wouldn't surprise me. Hand in hand, skipping down the high street, into the shop. Yeah. Here's a question. Why is men's haircut so much cheaper than girls? Yours is free. Why? Ellie's mum's a hairdresser. She didn't tell us that. She could do a group job here, couldn't she? Oh, that's handy. Oh, well, there you go. We could just ship in Ellie's mum every few weeks. Just do a job lot. Do a HobbyMaker haircut. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Just churn them in, churn them out. That'd be great. Anyway, so that's your crafting box. Absolutely brilliant. £14.99. Do you fancy a little game this morning? I know a lot of you join us first thing to do the little game and try and win some pennies to your HobbyMaker account. I would if I was you. So, we're doing a crafty anagram. I'm rubbish at these. I'm absolutely rubbish. But the great thing is, what we're going to give you is a crafty anagram. So it's an anagram of a crafty item or a crafty technique or something like that. And then we jumble up all the words and then you work out what the word is. And then it's really simple. All you need to do, before about 6:45, so you've got about 35 minutes, just email your answer to studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. Nice, easy email to remember. And then pop in your full customer name in your answer. And then one of you, I mean, if you've got your customer number, do we need the customer number as well, Ellie? Yes, please. Because then it gets into your account quicker, doesn't it? Because then we know who you are. So your full name, your customer number for HobbyMaker, and the answer to this crafty anagram. There you go. Oh, I was going to say I got that one. I was nearly there, but then my director gave me the answer. No, don't say sorry. Just say it's my brain working. So yeah, it's really simple. We give £25 away every morning. It's good, isn't it? £25 away every morning. And somebody wins it to their HobbyMaker account. We did it the other week and it was somebody's birthday. Oh, it was so nice. It was so nice. Now then, speaking of birthdays, speaking of lovely things, we've got this amazing Spectrum Noir show, the Academy of Colour, coming up with Debbie at 7 a.m. and the HobbyMaker Highlight is gorgeous. It's so cute. So what we thought was, how about if you want to add to your projects and your card making and your tags and your boxes and it might be that you just love colouring. It might be that you that's your thing. We got a little cheeky deal this morning. Now, we've got two cheeky deals because these are normally more expensive than this today. But these are water-based, but get this right, glitter markers. It was like glitter. So they're water-based. They shimmer. So they've got like a shimmer glitter. So if you look at this effect here, look, this is the kind of effect. These are the colours that you get as well. They've got a rounded tip, so you've got a really smooth, accurate line. So again, if you want to do detailed colouring, again, so obviously if you want to colour, if you want to letter, if you want to embellish, if you want anything added to your crafty projects, these are the colours that you've got here. This is and again, water-based. And again, today we've got some lovely colouring pads coming up as well, as in paper pads, really good price paper pads. We've got Nina cardstock with Crafter's Companion. We've got their watercolour cardstock as well. So this is water-based colour, but you get these lovely, now this is the vibrant floral colours that we've got here. We are bringing you these colours in a moment as well. So you've got some extra colours there. Okay, so that is they are your neon lights. Ooh, neon lights. What is it today? Everything's fainting. Is it because it's a Monday morning? Yeah. So that is your spit it out, Zine. Vibrant florals. There you go. And this one is your neon lights. Oh, who's always dreamed of their name in neon lights? Hey? Yeah, it'll happen to all of us at some point. You get your little 5 minutes of fame, don't you? Or you could make one yourself. You could make one yourself with these lovely neon light colour pens, couldn't you? So shimmering glitter gives you this lovely effect. You can see it here, look. So add that lovely sparkle. It might be that you just want you want something different inside your beautiful cards. You go to all that trouble making your beautiful handmade cards, and you don't just want a normal blue or black pen inside. They do say, don't they, never write in red biro. It's supposed to be quite aggressive, a red biro. I think is that why at school, like your teacher used to always mark your stuff in red, didn't they? Probably to stand out. But yeah, they do say ideally stay away from red pen. But obviously the choice is yours. That's not law, is it? But if you want colourful, shimmering glitter effect in a pen, now then, I will just mention these. Oops-a-daisy. I don't know what's going on. It's all going. I know how it feels. They're not normally £10.19. They're normally £11.99. And because of that, because of how popular they are with the glitter, and there's something different, we don't have many left. They've been really, 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 really popular. Really popular. Okay, so JT2037. Nice little gift to yourself, that. Yeah. Right then, so would you like, you might be watching thinking, oh, I've only just started my new craft, my new hobby. I'm new. I'm just starting out. I feel a little bit vulnerable. I'm a little bit unsure. I could do with a little bit of a helping hand from somebody that knows what they're doing. Well, we got these handbooks. Okay, so we've got these handbooks and they all do different things. Okay, so this one here, if you, from Honky Dory, have got their award-winning adorable scoreboard. So have I got one? Now this is the smaller one. Oh, it's going to be one of them days. It's going to be one of them days. I am dropping everything. You do get dropsy days, don't you? Where everything you pick up, you drop. I'm having one of them, so excuse me. I wouldn't mind, but that thing just landed on my foot and it woke me up. So this is the smaller version of Honky Dory's award-winning scoreboard. Great for making your boxes with the base and the lid technology. You've got your scoreboard there, you've got your burnisher. So this is the adorable scoreboard. This is the smaller one. They do a larger one as well. And you may have either or another version of a scoreboard. But this handbook is to go with Honky Dory's adorable scoreboard. Okay, now we've got volume 1 coming up in a moment. And then this is volume 2. Okay, so what this it says here, look, new and exciting ideas for cards, boxes and projects using your scoreboard. So if you're like me and you're thinking, oh, I'm not really that, you know, I've got one and I've scored my cards and I've done that and I might have made an envelope and I might have made a box, but that's about my limit. I need some help, I need some guidance, I need some ideas. Well, this is the great thing. Now, first of all, it will talk you through everything, how to use the adorable scoreboard, how to read templates, and what's the best card stock to use. So again, if you are starting out and it is your new hobby for your new year, which is what we're talking about, we want to get everybody into crafting in some form, whatever medium that may be. Again, you've got all the concept of the inbuilt box making technology in the adorable scoreboard, and that's in the small and the large. Okay, it talks you through the metric and imperial measurements. And again, it talks you about all the indents and how they work on the top edge and what they're for. So again, if you've got your adorable scoreboard and you're thinking, well, I don't really know how it works, how to use it, how to make standard card blanks, you know, because it's, you know, there's all sorts of top tips in here. Look, what's the best card stock to use for either a card or a box? These are things that if you don't know, you don't know. You know, how to read a template. You know, I mean, I realised this the other day when I stand next to our incredible card designers and demonstrators from all the different brands, and they make it look so easy. And then you stand there with your scoreboard or you stand there with your items and you're like, oh my goodness me, it's not as easy as it looks. So what you've also got is you'll see, again, all of our talented demonstrators and card designers showing you how to do fancy fold cards. You can always watch the shows back, but this gives you all the information that you need. There's all sorts of different ways to do. Look, there you go. Look, a pop-out tunnel card. Who knows how to do a pop-out tunnel card? Well, this does. This will teach you how to do it, a double-sided stepper. What I like about this book as well is that you actually learn what the cards are called. Because, again, there's so many variations. An easel card, a swing easel card. I mean, my goodness me, until I came to HobbyMaker and I saw our amazing brands like Hunky Dory and Crafter's Companion and whatnot, who even knew? So, I mean, a diorama card. I'd never even heard of that. A diorama? Of course, what makes you sound like you need a cream or a tablet? 3D double panel card. Look at that. You can do that with this book. This book is absolutely jam-packed. A pop-out swing card. Now, if I go back a little bit to gift bag boxes. Oh, hey. Oh, now there we're getting into the good stuff, aren't we? Oh, a milk carton box. Oh, that's good for like taller things, like a bottle or a candle or something. That's a great idea. $24.99. Oh, sorry, $4.99. Is that all that is? Oh gosh, I sounded really surprised then, didn't I? I'm not surprised. A £5. That can't be right, love. Can it? All right, then it's a bit naughty. But oh, look at, you can make a little toolbox for like Father's Day gifts. I said I've got automatically. I say that my dad bought me a toolbox for Christmas. Didn't quite know how to take that. Isn't that your job, Dad? Bought me my own toolbox. Not sure about that, Dad. Yeah. He said, keep that in the house when you need to put a picture up, love, with a tape measure and an hammer. I said, all right, Dad. Do you know what happened? I've got to tell you about this, right? So I asked him to come round with a drill because I needed him to do some drilling. So do you know what happened, Adam? Comes round with Adam's our director. Comes round with a drill, right? And he says to me, you got any drill bits? I said, well, no, Dad, because I haven't got a drill. That's why I asked you to bring the drill. Oh, yeah, but I haven't bought any of my drill bits. I said, well, you ain't going to be doing the job then, are you? It's just the way he went, you got any drill bits? No, I haven't got a drill. Why would I have drill bits? Oh, bless him. Oh, dear. God love him. Right, how about an easel? Oh, that's good, look, for making your own storage for your stamps and your dies and things. That's a nice idea. Oh, I like that. Like your own little stationery chest. Oh, that's brilliant. You can do all this on a scoreboard and with this book. £4.99. It's a no-brainer, isn't it? Even if you learn how to do one project, you've made your money, haven't you, with £4.99. If I just show you the contents, look, my lovelies. I mean, there's just a picture of some of the things you can do just in the inside introduction, look. You know, all that inspiration for £4.99. Absolutely bonkers. It's good, isn't it? And then if I just show you here, look, the content, you can have a little read, because there's how to use a scoreboard, as I said, how to make all different boxes, how to make lots of different fancy file cards, and then how to make all special projects as well. So it's an action-packed, brilliant, inspirational book there. You've got all the accompanying photographs and instruction, both verbal and photographic. Really easy to follow instructions. And you can just make your choice, can't you? You can sort of do one and then really get on top of it. Make sure that you know what you're doing, and then move on to the next one. It's brilliant, isn't it? Lots of lovely inspiration from the phenomenal experts at Honky Dory there. Brilliant. £4.99. Okay? £4.99. Brilliant. Now, if you want the first one, this is the one that occasionally, well, hang on a second, just a second. Right, this is what I wanted to show you. So, you know, we just talked about fancy file cards, and there was a few, wasn't there, in that one? Look at how many there are in the original book. Look at that there. Look how many fancy file cards there. I love this. I love telling people that have never done card making before, when they go into I go into shops now with friends and things. It's awful, isn't it, when you know a little bit? I mean, it's dangerous, isn't it? A little bit of knowledge, dangerous thing. And you go into card shops and things, and you'll go, oh yeah, but that card just opens up. And they're like, yeah, what's a card supposed to do? And then you talk them through all these different things. I can't remember half the names, and they're like, really? £7.99. We've reduced that one for you as well. So again, you can see how to use your scoreboard, how to do your fancy file cards, how to do your boxes. Oh my goodness me, box making I think is the cleverest thing, because on your adorable scoreboard, in case you don't have one yet, I would go to hobbymaker.co.uk, go on to Honky Dory, get their adorable scoreboard, either the small or the large or both, okay? Because this bit here, what it does is, if you, on the right-hand side, it teaches you, it has all the the measurements inbuilt for you to do the, hang on a second, is it the lid or the base on the right? Let me remind myself. So, yeah, the box base on the right. So I'll just show you that there. So you do the measurement, and you measure it all the same on the same round. So if you do like a 3-inch, let's say 3-inch measurement, and you score it all the way around. If you butt it up to this side, here, look, it does the box base. And that makes it does it all for you. So it basically makes the base ever so slightly, a matter of millimetres, less than the lid. You butt up your measurements to this side here for your box lid. That makes that slightly larger, and it all fits perfectly snug. How clever is that? Just make your own box for everything. And don't you think box making so much better than gift wrapping? Oh, don't you think? And then, can you see on the front there? There's that lovely bird box. Yeah, do you want to see this? This is lovely. A little birdhouse, and there's three different ways to make it, look. So there you go, look. And then, let me show you this, look. So you know, like, oh, that's not fair at 23 minutes past 6 in the morning. They've got my favourite ever sweets in that little little basket, look. Oh, jellies. Oh, jellies. Oh, do that for a little Easter egg hunt. Oh, that'd be nice. You could decorate that with all little Easter bunnies. And oh, in Crafter's Companion, HobbyMaker Highlight this morning, one of their cutest characters is a little bunny rabbit. It's a little bunny rabbit. You could have that, and you could colour it all in, because, again, Debbie's going to show you how to do that. And then you can make that lovely little basket. You know, we just talked about the concertina file as well. And we can go one step further than that little drawer chest and make ourselves our own little file. Look, a mini accordion file. Now that's helpful, isn't it? Even if you just want it for your bills and things. But I'd like that to keep all your stencils and your stamps and your dies and things in. Yeah, and it might be like, you know, like with all those bills we have to do, like your utilities and your car insurance and your house insurance, blah, blah, blah. Put it in there, make it all, do little tabs at the top, make it nice and easy to find. All your templates are there, dead easy to do, all the instruction. You might look at that and think, there's no way I could make that. Yes, you can, with the book and with the adorable scoreboard. Brilliant. KOHD 43, £7.99. Okay, brilliant. Now we've also got, we've got one here, speaking of colouring. We've got one here, This is the Crafting Handbook Volume number 6, an introduction to the Prism brush markers with inspiration, hints and tips. And again, this is for, and this, hang on a second, let me show you inside. This is all about how projects and things, an introduction to your Prism brush, I'll get my words out, your Prism brush markers. Not your bush markers, your brush markers. Honestly. There you go. Whole introduction to your Prism brush markers. It's quite a mouthful, that. Okay, so you might have bought those already. If I turn this around again, look, there's your contents. There's all the information. So in the contents, learn how to use them, what they are. There's two tips of the brush marker. What else do you need? A colour chart. Oh, a colour chart would be good. Colouring techniques. Should we have a look at that? Yeah. Oh, this is good. How to colour in, how to blend, how to create a watercolour, how to work with a brush, how to add detail, how to colour stamps, how to create hearts and flowers. Just look at that alone. Just that alone, look, is helpful, isn't it? Wow. Goodness me. And then if I turn this over here, look, lots of different techniques as well. Okay. Loads of techniques. Honestly, these books, £9.99, best thing. How to create a splat. Oh. Who knew? Oh, now a smoosh background is good. Look, see a lot of our guest designers doing all these amazing techniques. Oh, this is a good one. Using low-tack tape, look, to create all those cool designs. Yeah? Our Liam that works here, he did that on his lounge wall, and he stuck masking tape and all these random shapes all over his wall, painted over them, and then peeled the tape off. And he did it on like a time-lapse video. Really interesting. It's brilliant. Really, really brilliant. A galaxy background. That's not... Oh, can you imagine that with those glitter pens we've just done? Oh, yeah. Now, Julie in North Yorkshire, Crafter in West Yorkshire. Oh, hello, Yorkshire people. Have you had a go at the anagram this morning? Because I dare I say it's the first one that I think I would have actually got if my director hadn't given me the answer. So if you rearrange that anagram, it's for a crafty tool. There's your clue. So rearrange that, and then if you just email that in to studio@hobbymaker.co.uk with your full name, that's the easy bit, your customer number, hopefully you know that, and the answer. And one of you, within the next 20 minutes, 25 minutes, is going to win £25 credited to their HobbyMaker account. Would help if I knew what channel I was on. Oh, do you want to learn how to do a bit of calligraphy as well, a bit of hand lettering, look. That's in there as well. Yeah, so there you go, look. An introduction to hand lettering. Ooh. It's a good book, this, isn't it? Tell you what, there's a lot to learn in. Oh, there you go, look. There you go. And none of that is printed, by the way. That's all done by hand. Yeah, that's all done by hand. I can't think who did that, but it's definitely done by hand. Now, that's just all the techniques, but then there's lots of projects as well. So then it starts to go into actually how to do these lovely projects. So it isn't just the techniques, look. You can learn how to do leave a little sparkle. Wherever you go. That's nice. So again, all these lovely techniques, all these lovely finishes, all these lovely projects at the back with your Prism brush markers. There you go, there's your little hand letter in there. Look at all that for £9.99. What a great deal. Brilliant. So £9.99, that is AYHD40, okay, for that book. Good deals. Now then, we've got some of the, well, they're called little books, but they're really not little books. They might be little in size. But now, let me just double check, because sometimes sometimes they are different amounts. But let me just no, this is 144 pages, 24 different designs, and I think that makes 6 of each. Now, these are Maptastic, okay? And these are, oh gosh, this is going to be so popular. I haven't seen this for quite a while, actually. These are You know, when we talk about pressing flowers, important flowers, and there's a real art to pressing flowers, isn't there? But again, you've got lovely elements looking and clear parts of these little books from Honky Dory, where you can actually use some of the lovely pens that we've got on the show coming up later and actually colour these in and add your own splash of colour. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to. You could leave them like that. Now, as I said, you've got 26 designs and 6 of each. I mean, look at how adorable that is. That beautiful rose. All my love. You've got some sentiments on here as well, look. 140, what does that say? Thinking of you. Ah. 24 designs, 6 of each, and you can make and sell full angel policy. 150 GSM, all matte-tastic. Again, you could stamp onto there if you wanted to. Now, these have started to evolve, these beautiful little books from Honky Dory, and they tend to start to put, not in all of them, but they're starting to put some lovely sentiment pages at the back, which I'll show you in a moment. See, you've got a good look as well. You've got thinking of you, you've got all my love, you've got some lovely sentiments here. Ooh, what would that be? Would you class that as a pansy or a viola? Come on, Adam, you know your gardening. Pardon? Yeah, pansy. I think, is it pansy's bigger than a viola? Oh, now I'm thinking. Got your gardening tips? Please come in and tell us. I think that's the case. I think that's right. I've had gardeners in my garden for 7 weeks now, and I'm like, oh. First question from my producer. Are they nice looking? Well, everybody's nice looking in their own way, aren't they? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, isn't it? One of them is single, though, Ellie. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, they built me a little stage in the back garden, Paul, with spotlights round it. What do you mean, why? So that when you come round and we have a garden barbecue and a party, you can get up and do a little karaoke on the stage. That's why. Honestly. Who needs to be asked why you've had a stage built in the back garden? I would have said it was obvious. It's not really a stage, it's composite decking, but I've decided to call it the stage. Oh, that's nice, the little gift tag. Really pretty, these, aren't they? Really, really pretty. And I'll tell you what as well, if you've got any, we had that great deal with Anne-Marie last week, didn't we, where we had that little pack of all the different colours of the cut-to-size Miri card stock. Oh, my goodness me, you couldn't get enough of it, could you? Is that Little Sweet Williams? Oh, is it Hydrangea? Oh, yeah, it says at the bottom, look. Oh, yeah. They need lots of water. Oh, a little buttercup to see if you like butter. Does that work? A geranium. Yeah, nice. See, look, you've got all these beautiful little backgrounds as well, if you want to use those as backgrounds. Right, now that's what I wanted to get to. Look, so you've got these lovely sentiments. So if I just turn that round and have a little read for you, see what it says. Hang on a second. So it says, thinking of you, I'd always pick you. You make my heart bloom. Thanks a bunch, just for you, a note to say. And then you've got congratulations, you've got happy birthday, you've got sent with love, you've got on your special day. So you've got lots of lovely sentiments. And then, I'll just make sure I've got all the sentiments. Hang on a second. So yeah, so you've got how many of those? Let's have a look. So you get 1, you get 2. I would imagine you get 6, you get 3, you get 4, you get 5, you get 6. Oh, so there you go. And then you're back to the flowers again. Back to your pressed flowers. You get 6 of those sentiment sheets, which is brilliant, look. Back to, oh, there you go, look. Oh, brilliant. Get all those as well. Oh, that's ace. Oh, and there's everything there. Look, engage, well done. On your wedding day, get well soon. You did it. I don't know what you did, but well done. Oh, deepest sympathy. Have you moved? All the best. Today is a new day. For somebody's having a little bit of a, you know, oh, somebody's retiring. Nice, lucky things. Lovely. Yeah. That's nice. You get 6 of those as well, those words. You get 6 of those. And then you're back to the pressed flower designs, look. I like that one with the envelope and somebody writing a little card, look. Isn't that lovely? All of that. 144 sheets. Good morning, Lorna. Good morning, lady. Oh, look, all those little leaves look like hearts, look. Pretty, aren't they? Can't go wrong with flowers in a card, can you? Any event, any occasion, get your pressed flowers. £9.99. Brilliant, brilliant deal. And again, full angel policy with Hunky Dory. So if you, whatever you make, if you wanted to gift or sell, you're fully entitled. Okay? Now this one has been so popular since it launched. So popular. This is the animal alphabet. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And this will suit any age. Any age. Same concept again. 144 sheets. 26 designs, 6 of each, 150 GSM, all the same applies. But then you've got these brilliant carries. Is that an aardvark? Thank you, Paul. Just making sure I know my animals. What did you just say that was, Ellie? It's not an antelope, darling. No, it's an aardvark. A little beaver bear on his little scooter. Wouldn't that be great if you actually did see a bear on a scooter? That would be a bit, yeah, that'd be a bit interesting, wouldn't it? So again, if I just pop these through, like you got a little chick. You got a little chick. You're going to want to all know your initials now and what you're getting. A little dinosaur, and dinosaur playing a little trumpet. A little trumpet there. E for an elephant. Cute, aren't they? Flamingo. Thank you. G for giraffe. Should we have a guess what they're going to be? So A, B, C, D, F, G. What is it? H. Horse. Ah, no, you see. Hedgehog. I. What do we think for I? What do we think? Iguana. J. Jellyfish. Oh, I didn't know. That was a guess. Oh, K. What are we thinking for K? A koala. No, a kangaroo. This is a good game to play with the kids, though, isn't it? L, what do we think? A lemur. Lion. A what? What's that called? A narwhal. Is that the name of a whale? Oh, wouldn't have known that, would you? You wouldn't guess that in a million years, would you? What's that? Let's have a look. Octopus. Yeah. P. Penguin. Q. What's Q? Is that a quail? Yeah. Oh, well done, Paul. R, what are we going to have for an R? A rhino. Let's have a look. Oh, no, missed an R. Hang on. Raccoon. Ah, yes, we know shark because it just came up, Mr. Shark. He's a happy little shark, though, isn't he? Yeah. T, what do we think for a T? Tiger. That took a moment. Unicorn. Oh, that's so lovely, look, for a party, look. Isn't that lovely? V. A vulture. Nice looking vulture, to be fair. W. Is that wombat? Oh, what, sorry? That's a wolf. Oh, it is actually, yeah. There's me saying a wombat. And then is that a yak? What's going to be Z? It's got to be zebra, hasn't it? Yeah. Is there another animal with a Z? Yeah, look, he's hiding from the rain. He's hiding from the rain. Oh, and then at the back, look. Oh, brilliant. So it's not just the alphabet. Look, you got numbers as well. Oh, that's brilliant then. Numbers as well. Fabulous. Oh, with different animals, look. Oh, yeah, brilliant. Oh, that's great. Look, with all the different animals in there, look. Oh, fabulous. You do any age as well with all those multiplications, can't you? Oh, and then some backgrounds as well. Oh, this is fab. Oh, what a great book. Ah. Oh, these would be nice just to frame in a nursery as well, wouldn't they? Yeah. Great learning book for kids, that is. Isn't it, for $9.99? Yeah. There you go, look. Beautiful backgrounds as well. Fab, 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 fab book. And I think that covers any age group. We're all kids at heart, aren't we? Yeah. I'd have a card with any of that in. It'd be good for Ellie, our producer, because it might teach her about what animals are. Mind you, I could talk. I got one wrong, didn't I? Wombat! No, it's a wolf, love. Oh, now then, I saw this launch with our lovely Andy, our channel sales manager, and Dave. It's about the 5th of Jan, I think, just as it landed in the building. Julie was straight in. Good for you, Julie. This is a lovely thing to have on your desk. This is our very own HobbyMaker branded, brand new, brilliant. Launched on the 5th of Jan. Lovely desktop calendar. Okay, so you've got your desktop calendar, okay, with all the information. What I like about it is it gives you the previous month, the current month, and then the following month. So it gives you an overview, doesn't it, of like a 3-month period. I think that's really, really handy. You can see what you've done, what you are doing, what you're going to do. Okay, so then obviously you've got our website on there, so you can remember where to go and get all your lovely things. Then, if you're like me and you like to make a list, you want to remember things, that just sits in there. You've got your different sizes. Now, you might have clocked that. That's what getting this is for, desktop calendar, regardless. That's a 20% off code that you get to spend on your basket on one day of your choice. So the fact that you're getting the desktop calendar and the little post-it note, the large post-it notes, the smaller post-it notes, and all those little colour reminders there, that code there, which obviously we're not going to show you because you have to buy the desktop calendar, that could be the best. Because let's face it, if you're going to buy, let's say, because we've got the Gemini die cutting and embossing machine on the show this afternoon, nice little cheeky bundle for you. How brilliant, if you decide to treat yourself to a die cutting machine, you get 20% off your basket. Might be a cricket machine, it might be, something a little bit more of a high-end ticket item, or you just might want to buy all your essentials in one day, fully load your basket, fully load yourself with your glues and your I don't know, whatever it is that you get through, your cardstock, your pens, it might be your foam pads, your glue, blades for your craft knife, whatever it might be, and just utilise the maximum 20% off that you can get there. It's good, isn't it? Yeah, and then that just obviously folds flat. And I like all the detail on the back, look. It's nice, isn't it? All your different crafting ideas and mediums and things like that. It's nice, isn't it? Yeah, you've got all your different things on there, look. Your glues, your tubes, your scissors, your rulers, your artist things, your pens. Everything on there, look, cardstock, all sorts. Nice, isn't it? And I think that £9.99 just for your 20% off discount, I think a lot of people don't know about that possibly. That's worth every penny of £9.99. The desktop calendar aspect of it and all your post-it notes and colour reminders is just a bonus, isn't it? Don't you think? I think that's brilliant. And then obviously you can just fold that back or just, well, you'd tear them off, I suppose, wouldn't you? Oh, bless her. Oh, do you know what? People can't help themselves, can they? See what? Somebody's defaced that with their birthday. Producer Laura. Look, she's defaced it. Presenter Laura's birthday. Look. Right then, does everybody know about, speaking of prizes and treats from HobbyMaker, does everybody know about the crafty anagram this morning? Have you all had a guess? Because if you're watching, you've got about 3 or 4 or 5 minutes to get your answer in. All we need to know is, what does that word, when rearranged letter-wise, what does it spell? It's a crafty tool. You may have treated yourself to one. We only launched it a few months ago. It's a brilliant tool. It's very well known in the industry. And I'm not going to give you any more clues, but there you go. Just email in to studio@hobbymaker.co.uk with your full name, your answer, and your customer number. And one of you is going to have £25. I bought you some lovely treats this morning, wouldn't it? £25 credited to your HobbyMaker account for you to spend when you fancy. Okay? Now then, we've got some Miri card as well. We got some Miri card. Oh, this is the fancy one. This is the one where you celebrate things. And we've got stars and we've got, do you want to see fireworks first? I can give you, oh, look at that. I mean, that's a great New Year card, isn't it? Don't you think? Happy New Year. Look at those. Do you know what as well? I don't know if you like me, but there's a thing, and I'd love everybody to go. They do it every year, and it's in various stately homes over the UK. And they do a thing called the Firework Championships. We have one near us here where we're based called Ragley Hall. And our one's in September every year. And what they do is they get 4 of the best pyrotechnic companies in the whole of the UK. They each come and they do 10-minute sessions. There's 4 of them, so you get a guaranteed 40 minutes. And they do 10 minutes, which doesn't sound that long, but it is, all set to music with the most unusual, phenomenal fireworks you've ever seen in your life. It's incredible. It's the most incredible. You take your picnic, you take your little camping chair, and then at the end, you all vote for whoever wins. And they come back and they do a finale. So it's like, if you like fireworks, have a look online, have a look, Firework Championships. It's absolutely brilliant. Look at that. Look at that. That's card. That's mirror card. I love that with like the soft focus with all the lights there. Look, it's like lots of confetti falling, isn't it? Oh, so we've done the fireworks. You what, Adam? It's like you're drunk, is it, Adam? Oh dear, fancy. So that's your fireworks. We've shown you fireworks. We've shown you that one. Oh, now you get 30 sheets in total. You also get, now this would be great for your boxes as well because it's 220 GSM, so you've got that structure, haven't you? So use these as your box lids. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, because a lot of people have fireworks for all sorts of them. It could be Diwali, fireworks for New Year, fireworks for weddings, fireworks for bonfire nights. Lots of reasons why people have fireworks now, aren't there? Seems to be. I used to love fireworks until I had a dog. Now I don't like them. Well, I still like them. But, you know, it's a bit noisy. Oh, do you see how that's going ombre? Look, black to blue and blue to black, look. Can you see that? That's good, isn't it? You see, look. So blue there, look, and then it goes woo into black. Oh, how clever is it? How did they do this? How is the technology? I mean, it's very clever, isn't it? Goodness gracious. You've got all those lovely designs. Time to celebrate. Do your lovely box lids. Do your lovely gift bags. If you've got any of those handbooks from earlier, brilliant. Oh, do you want to see these in action a little bit? You know, when we just talked... Oh, here we go. Look, so, you know, like if you did stars, but then did stars from the stars. Does that make sense? Stars from stars. See? It's nice, isn't it? So a star within a star. Look for somebody special. And then, again, look, a New Year card, look. Happy 2023 with all the fireworks. That looks good, isn't it? Hey, that's lovely. And then we've got one with all the different ones in there. Look, we're just on your special day. All that lovely. That's good, isn't it? All the different cardstock there, but just in little strips. Look, you can fill the card, but with sort of very little of that mirror card, can't you? Now, Alexandra, straight in. Alexandra, have you had to go at the anagram, darling, to try and win the 20? We want somebody to win the £25. We always do every day. So have a go. Have a go. Just rearrange the anagram into a crafty tool. Get your name and your customer number into us at studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. And let's it could be you, Alexandra. Yeah, you could be our winner this morning. Now, we also have... Oh, how many sheets do you get of that? Is it 30? Oh, that's good then. 30 of those. Well done. Lovely cardstock. We've also got stunning silver. I mean, you can't go wrong with silver and gold, can you? Oh, it's the rainbow one. You never said it was the rainbow one. Look, I mean, even down flat on without me even moving it, look. Look at that. Can you see all those rainbow colours there? And that's just sitting flat on the table, look. Ready, ready, ready. Oh. Good morning, Peter. Whoa. What? You've been to Carmarthenshire, have you, Ellie? Our producer's been to your neck of the woods, Peter. Did you see her? There you go. Look at those colours. Isn't that terrific? Oh my, and it's when you move it, look, and you get so much colour. All those blues and those violets and those reds and greens and pinks and oh la la. Oh, that is absolute. I think that is one of the coolest cardstocks that, look at that mirror card there, so clever. It is fun, isn't it? Now, you're getting 16 sheets. They're 220 GSM, so nice and strong. White on the reverse, in case you were wondering. VZ HD73, £7.99. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah? Very. 50p a sheet. So it's holographic. It's rainbow holographic. Oh, look at that then. Look at that. Woo! You may be sitting there for a while having a look at this before you even use it. You might just be lost in this for hours, mightn't you? It sends you a bit doolally, doesn't it? I like that. Oh, I like that. Lovely. Absolutely fab. £7.99. Good morning, Julie. Now, if you're watching this wonderful channel, you just landed thinking, I don't know how to buy from you. It's really easy. That's really easy. If you just, it's two ways. Quickest way is web. Most of us are used to online buying now, aren't we? Not everybody has a computer. Not everybody. Speaking to my friends, Dave and Linda, at the weekend, they went, yeah, we can't get mum and dad. I mean, he is 93. Can't get him on a computer. Can't get him online. So we've thought about that. We do also have our very own UK-based call centre, and they're fabulous. They sit just up here, above our heads, here in the centre of the UK, in Worcestershire, and they're fabulous. And they'll take your orders. So any queries, any questions, whatever, just give them a call. They're there to help you. 0800 001 4433. We leave the phone number on your on the screen all the time, so that if you want to go on the web or the phone number, it's all the information's there. And so they'll give you help or whatever you need. Okay, so right, the entries are now closed on the anagram competition, so we just need to draw a random winner. Okay, at random, because we don't get to choose, otherwise that wouldn't be very fair, would it? £7.99. Sure, yeah. After what? Oh, sorry. I'm usually still talking, yes. Right then, apparently we do have a winner. Ooh! Ooh! Now, can I just ask before we do, how many people got it right? Everyone. Everyone. So if you rearrange today's anagram, it spells caterpillar. Caterpillar. Okay, so well done, everybody. Congratulations. You all got the answer right because you're all brilliant. You're all brilliant crafters. Now then, we've spun the random wheel, whatever you want to call it. What's that thing that we have on Jewellery Maker where you spin it round? Tombola. You know when you turn it round, don't you? And the little name comes out. Right then, would you like to know if it's you? The winner is Julie Marsden. Julie! Now, Julie, is that you that's got it in the mirror card in your basket? You might as well treat yourself, mightn't you, Julie? Eh? £25. Oh, she said she liked my hair. Oh, I wished I'd known that. I'd have given you the winnings myself. I'm not allowed to do that. But, Julie, well done, and thank you for your lovely message. You're very kind. Congratulations. My dad hasn't seen it last night because I turned up to my dad's house and I'd got a hat on. He said, you had your hair done? I said, yeah, but it looks a bit of a mess. Oh, can I see it? I said, no. I'll show it him today. Oh, Julie, well, I'll have two of them then. Is that the same? Oh, there's two Julies there. Oh, I don't know which Julie it is. Don't know. Don't know. Now then, we have got some more mirror card. We have got some more mirror card. Now then. Oh, we've got black, silver and gold. Brilliant. Should we do the black? See, I think whenever you have the midnight black, even if you just do a little trim, just a little tiny couple of millimetres around a beautiful image, it can really, really, really set it off, can't it? Also, I think having that little trim, even if you sort of gut the inside and you just have that little bit of trim when you're matte and layering with a sympathy card, I think that's very respectful as well. Now, if you got that, oh, you know that time to celebrate one we just had? Imagine as well, let's go the other way, let's go full on celebrate, see what I mean? Yeah, if you had that and then you had that black surround, it adds that drama, doesn't it? Yeah, a bit of drama to your cards. Yeah. Might want to go to a party at Downton Abbey. Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? If you could go to Highclere and go to a party, go to a ball. Oh, yeah. ACHD41. You went to a masquerade ball, did you, Ellie? Did you wear a mask? Trouble is, it's a bit difficult if you're trying to find somebody that you want to go out with, because it could be really awkward when if you like them and then they take the mask off and you're like, ugh. Just saying. Right then, so £7.99. Now that gives you 16 sheets of your 220 GSM. Okay, really, I think it's one of those essentials in your card stock, isn't it? Your blacks, your silvers, your golds. It's the go-to, isn't it? I think great for gents cards, great for drama, great for sort of like, you know, like if you're doing like a dinner party invite, mightn't you? Hey, you might be doing a charity ball, raising money for charity. Black tie do, masquerade ball, could be any of those things, could be sympathy. Okay, so £7.99 is for your, and again, let me just show you, look, if you pop your gold, yeah, or you pop in your silver, look, see, very classy indeed. I think gold and black even more so than the silver, do you? Yeah, should we do the gold next? Yeah. Now, if you've got gold, you're rich, aren't you? Yeah? So they've called it rich gold. I'm gold, I'm rich. Ooh. £7. That's always a good topic, isn't it, to have a chat with somebody at a dinner, like around the dinner table. If you could be wealthy, how wealthy would you want to be? It's always a good question, that one, to ask people at a dinner party. Because actually, I wouldn't want to be that loaded where nothing matters anymore. I wouldn't want that. No, I wouldn't want it. I like to feel as though I've saved and then I've got something for me pennies. I wouldn't want to be that rich. Would you, Paul? I don't think you would. I don't think he would. He's playing it all coy there on cameras. No, but you know what I mean? When everything's just replaceable. How does anything mean anything anymore? You might be really rich and go, actually, it's great, Zine, you're talking rubbish. You know. MV HD 29. I mean, I think we'd all probably like a little bit more, wouldn't we? So we can buy more crafting treats. You might want to. So we've got the silver as well, £7.99 for 16 sheets of your rich gold. We've got the silver as well. Would you like to see that? Yeah? Let's do the silver as well. And then you've had all three colours. And then after this, we're going to a break because we can't wait. You've got to see these cute characters, the HobbyMaker Highlight. We're talking about the Academy of Colour. We're talking about new year, new hobby. I cannot recommend this one enough. I really can. Oh, my goodness me. And that's the thing, a lot of New Year's resolutions are let's stop doing something. Let's lose weight. Let's don't eat sugar. Don't eat this. Don't drink. Don't blah, blah. How about actually doing something, picking up something new, starting a new hobby, adding to your life, not subtracting, not withdrawing? I think we've all had a tough few years, and I think we need to love ourselves, don't we? Do things for ourselves. UHHD 94, 16 sheets of your stunning silver. So if you could get the stunning silver, the rich gold, and the black, you've got a really good selection there to go onto your everyday standard white card or ivory card or colour card. So UHHD 94, £7.99 for your beautiful, stunning silver. And that's going to go with that lovely celebratory cardstock as well, isn't it? So, yeah, well done. Right then, my lovelies. I can't introduce this lovely lady without smiling because she's absolutely lovely. She just had the best Christmas ever, so she's still beaming from that. All her family with her, surrounded. She's just the loveliest lady and really talented when it comes to the Academy of Colour. So I've got a brand new launch to HobbyMaker for you this morning with the Academy of Colour in this brand new cute characters. But we'll talk to you about the art of colouring and the Academy of Colour in a moment. So please sit back, relax, join us for a really lovely hour of colour.
Want to know what's going on in the next show? Then head over to our website. Click on the TV guide. This will tell you who's presenting, which guest we have joining us, along with what's going on in each hour. If you ever miss a show, you can catch up by clicking on the day you missed and then click Watch This Show. You can also view what product was on and if it's still available to buy. Catch up on HobbyMaker.
It's a new year, so that can only mean one thing.
It's time for those New Year resolutions.
And it's the perfect time to start a new hobby.
Jewellery Maker, Sewing Street and HobbyMaker are here whether you're starting something new or advancing your skills on a current hobby.
With all the tools you need to start, as well as expert demonstrations from our great guests.
Are you starting a new hobby this January? Share your new makes with us by tagging Jewellery Maker, HobbyMaker or Sewing Street using the hashtag New Year New Hobby.
And watch us every day from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Jewellery Maker,
On HobbyMaker, 6 to 8 a.m. and 1 to 6 p.m.
and 8 a.m. till 1 p.m. on Sewing Street.
Are you having trouble finding the perfect gift? Then why not treat them to the new gift card from HobbyMaker at hobbymaker.co.uk. Simply scroll down to the bottom where it says gift cards, click and you'll be taken to the right place. Decide between posting the card or delivery by email and then decide how much you want to add. You choose the value. So what do you get the crafter that's got everything? Why not treat yourself or them to the HobbyMaker gift card?
Here at HobbyMaker, we love seeing what you've been making, and it's our job to keep you inspired. So how does a £100 credit to your HobbyMaker account sound? Every month, we're going to be giving away a £100 credit to one lucky HobbyMaker's account. And all you have to do to enter is simply send a photo of your craft you makes to studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. We will be picking one winner each month at random, and we'll announce the lucky winner on air in the 5 p.m. show on the last Saturday of every month. So what are you waiting for? Get crafting, get motivated and get inspired with HobbyMaker.
Very exciting times here at HobbyMaker. We're looking forward to this coming Thursday at 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock for brand new items from We Are Memory Keepers. I'm going to be joined by the brilliant Carla Bagshaw, my very good friend, the UK ambassador for We Are Memory Keepers. We're launching the Crocodile at 2 o'clock, not to be missed. And at 4 o'clock, the envelope punch board with many other brand new items from We Are Memory Keepers. See you on Thursday, 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock. HobbyMaker are live from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day on Sky Channel 670, Freesat Channel 807 and Freeview Channel 73. You can also watch on YouTube via some smart TVs, your computer and phone.
When you purchase anything on HobbyMaker, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee, meaning that you can shop with confidence. Happy shopping with HobbyMaker.
HobbyMaker are proud to work alongside some of the biggest brands in the industry. Keep watching for these brands and many more here on HobbyMaker.
Good morning, my lovelies. It's the 7 a.m. HobbyMaker Highlight. We have got a brand new launch for you lovely hobby makers this morning, and it's the cutest characters. It's called Cute Characters. But before we get to the brand new launch, I'd love to introduce Debbie from Crafter's Companion, because Debbie is going to explain to you what the actual concept is, in case you're not aware, of the Academy of Colour, aren't you, my darling?
Good morning.
Good morning. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I know. I don't know how long you can say that for, but I did say it last week, so I won't say it to you, but I will say it to you. Happy
I think
New
if you
Year.
haven't seen somebody,
Absolutely.
say it when
It's
you've
still
got to
a
be
new
allowed
year,
in
isn't
January.
it? I
haven't
think
you?
to get out of January.
I
it's a
think.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, I think.
Absolutely.
Well, it's lovely
And
to
we
see
need
you.
some cheer, don't
We
we?
do indeed.
Yeah, and what better than to colour your world or your January with the new Academy of Colour. And I say new, the Academy of Colour has been out a little while now, since last year. It's an education system. Please don't forget that.
Okay.
This is not just us selling you a box of pens.
No.
It's not just that. It's not us saying, here you go, come and buy this. You will love it. Just go and colour to your heart's content.
Yeah.
Of course you can do that. But actually, you know us at Crafter's Companion, we like to educate. I never like to put my name behind something that we can't continue that journey with.
Yeah.
And I say me, it's Leanne. It's Leanne and the team. Leanne does live videos.
It was her birthday the other day, wasn't
It was
it?
yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah, I saw,
Yesterday,
yeah.
Yes, it was her birthday.
Happy
So
birthday
happy
for
birthday.
yesterday, Leanne.
Absolutely,
Happy birthday.
Yes. So yes, she celebrated her birthday, which is why she's having a few days off. So it's
Good
the
for
first
her.
time I've launched one of the new boxes, because it's normally always our Leanne who puts her name to the boxes, because she
Oh, this is
everything.
lovely for you then.
It's amazing for me. I'm so excited, honestly, to bring you something. And the cute characters are so cute. But first of all, I just want to explain a little bit about what the Academy of Colour is. It starts with Just I just want to say though, Zena,
Yeah.
you don't have to buy the entire system.
Okay.
If you just want to go, if your affordability is just for the cute character box today, it's got the pens in there and the education that comes with that.
So you can buy, pick one item if you want to.
Absolutely.
Great,
So I
okay.
don't want you to feel like because I'm showing you from the beginning, you have to buy from the beginning. Obviously, it just enhances
It's a
your
nice to
colouring
do if you
journey.
can.
Absolutely. So if you can start from the beginning, then absolutely go for it. And we've got them on some good offers as well.
Well, this is on split pay, so you can get this for £33 this month, pay that once more, and then once more again, and you've got it. So when you say education, what do you get with it?
Right, this is your beginner's one. This is what we call the sort of original. So you comes with a binder. So you can see on here we're getting the binder. We're also getting the most amazing box of goodies.
It's really
And if
professional, doesn't it?
It's so beautiful,
Yeah.
isn't it? So it says on here your journey starts here, and then you open it up, and you've got this most amazing box in there.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, so they come in a wrap round your box. I always cut this piece off and leave it in my box because it's the back of what you're on your back of your box.
Right, okay.
And it gives you that colouring chart to know which colours you've got in your set and which of the actual designs you've got in there as well. Now, if I could turn this round and we can go overhead,
Yeah.
you can see then exactly what we're getting in the box.
Okay.
So the first thing you can see is the beautiful tray. These are our duo colours. So it's the first time we've done colours like this where they've got a dual end. So straight away, ease of use, we're teaching that two-colour blend.
Okay, is that the same nib at each end as well?
It is the same.
It is,
nib, yes.
right,
So
okay.
you're getting a brush nib. Now, in the tops, you've got your little finger holder, so you can literally pull out your pen.
Oh, so they're nice and easy to get
Yeah,
out.
nice and easy.
Great.
Your pens will come, and what I would absolutely recommend, because they will come like this, where your spectrum dual colour will be on there. I would turn them all around so you can see all your colours.
Yeah.
Because that's the education system that Leanne teaches, and she will tell you which colours to choose. So she might say, right, we're going to use your poppy and your red, so you can go to, that's my
See it
poppy,
straight
my
away,
red,
yeah.
see it straight away.
And they'd come
okay?
out like that, but in transit, they might just turn around slightly, mightn't they?
Yeah,
So,
well, to be honest, they don't. They're really stuck it like they're.
Oh, okay.
Look, no
Oh,
way.
oh.
They're not gonna come
Okay.
out of that box at all. It's why you have these finger tops that you can just pop your finger
Right,
in and pull
okay.
them out. So ease of use, beautifully presented.
That's a lot there, isn't
Take
it?
that layer off. Look what we've got here. That's your alcohol colouring. This is your watercolouring.
Oh, you get both?
It's a journey of watercolours and alcohol colouring. You get your opaque white pen in there. You get your brushes in there. You get your spritzer bottle.
Oh,
and then take
great.
it off again.
Oh, it's still going?
Yep, inside you then get, now you get your sheet of stamps in every box, but I've took mine out, I'll show you that in a minute. You get your little acetate sheet, so this is your workstation. It tells you there to peel that back, so you've got your acetate to
okay.
work off of. I don't want to show you this, I'm going to just put my finger over there because that is where you're going to go into that Academy of Colour online. You get
Right,
your own
that's your sort of
online code.
exclusive VIP
Absolutely.
invitation.
So absolutely, and you will get Leanne then teach you everything. You've got your alcohol marker card, which is your Nina, and then you've got your watercolour card in there. So you've got everything.
Everything
set
ready to
you on.
start then?
Yeah, everything ready
Okay.
to start you on your journey. With this binder, you then get your Academy of Colour binder, which is this one. Inside, you get your introduction. So this is all your steps. You've got your introduction one, which is this box I've just shown you. Then your portraits, your flora and fauna, your feathers and furs, your cute character, which is what you can see we're on today. And then we've got still to come our aqua pencils and our wax pencils. And in each one, you will get your little pocket to put all your works in there.
great.
You get your set of stamps. Now, the first binder, which I've just shown you this one, you get 3 different ones. 3 different sets of stamps. I mean, that is incredible in itself. Now, in the portraits, you get your portraits. I mean, how gorgeous is that?
But
set
hang
of
on,
stamps?
this is all for the £99?
So, no, that's for, so the ones I've shown you, then we're going on to a different one.
Right, sorry.
So the first 3, so you get this binder.
Yep.
Then you get this one.
Yep.
This one. And this one.
Right, so you get
those
all of
3.
that for the £99.
Yeah, which
Got
is
you.
amazing
Wow.
when you think, and it's on split pay. That
Brilliant.
is incredible value, absolutely incredible
Gosh.
value. So if I pop that one away,
Yeah.
I've got pop that to the side, and then just bring in my next one, which is my portraits. You get an additional box which then says your colouring continues. So this box, if you want it to, will stack nicely
Oh,
on the top.
lovely.
So they'll all stack and become those binders. binders. But with this one, you then get your next sheet. So you'll then get this one here, which is your portraits.
So this is the next one to buy.
This is your next
Got
one.
you.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, so this is how it sort of works. So again, I'm just going to take away that little code.
Okay.
You're getting everything on here. It tells you all the colours of your pens. So I just cut this out from that label around the back. Zena will show you that in a little
Like your
while.
menu card, isn't it?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yes. Then you've got your alcohol pens and your watercolour pens in there, okay? And then your next one then, so they then keep building up. You've then got your next one. Again, you get your feathers and furs. So you then get that to put in the binder. So just
Lovely.
take that away and then it won't shine so much. And then that one will come with your, oh, is that the one? Yes, it is the feathers and furs. One of them I haven't actually got myself today. That's your next one. And again, it comes with a whole nother set here of all your pens. And it just continues. And then we've got our third one, which I haven't actually got.
Which one is that, darling?
The one I haven't got is the feathers and furs.
Which
Oh,
one?
sorry, the one that I was on was the flora and fauna, then feathers and furs.
If I pass you that over, would that
Oh,
help,
yeah,
my darling? There you
absolutely.
go,
So
sweetheart.
this one, yeah, is your feathers and furs. That will come with another stamp set, which you will then place into there. I will pass you that one
Thank you,
back.
darling.
And then your last one, which we're on today,
Yay!
is the highlight.
Brand new one to HobbyMaker.
Yeah, so let's just bring that one in as well because it is truly beautiful. So you then pop this into here. And then if I just bring in your folder, this is what you're getting today. So this is your one then, which will give you all your pens. So you've got your alcohol pens and your 3 pens. So all these are going to build up, which
Brilliant.
is amazing. And that's when you get to here and with that education. Now, what's really exciting, this box here, the live video hasn't been done yet. So, buying this today,
okay.
once you get your little, I'm going to just turn my card over so you don't see too much. Once you get this card, either scan it or type in where it says to type, what address to type in.
And this is just online, I take it?
This is online.
Right, okay, yeah.
You will get access to everything that's in there, but
Okay.
then you will go to the videos, our live videos, which is on the 25th of January.
Oh, okay.
So on the 20th,
wow.
and you will be notified and you'll know.
And you can watch it live?
You can watch it live.
Ooh.
It's interactive. You can ask questions.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and Leanne will teach you all about this box and the stamps that are in there. And honestly,
And how long does that last for, roughly?
2 hours. 2 hours.
2 hours?
2 hours live video. Yep.
Gosh, and the
Yep.
thing is, if you think about, I mean, just first of all, this is the HobbyMaker Highlight today. You can buy this standalone, as Debbie's just said. So if you just, again, she's going to show these amazing examples and samples. But for £33.99, you're good to go. You're ready to go. You don't have to have every other aspect of the Academy of Colour. You might just love these lovely little characters. But the thing is there, like you say, if you pay for an hour's tuition of, let's say, a driving lesson,
Yep.
a horse riding lesson,
Yep.
you know, things like that. You might learning to ride a scooter, a motorbike. You know, these things, if you're going to an hour's class of anything, a cookery class,
Yep.
you'd pay more than that for any one of those things I've just talked about.
Yes.
But you're getting all of the pack
Yep.
as well.
Yep.
And then you've got access to the Facebook group as
All
well. And
those
there's a lot of,
resources.
there's a whole new life, whole new world could be opening up
And
to you
talking
here.
about that as well, Zena, there is a Facebook group. It's called Academy of Colour.
That's nice
there's
and
nearly
easy.
5,000 people in there. And literally they share their makes, they give you tips and techniques.
how
Leanne drops in occasionally and does little videos in there. So
what, it's got a whole community?
It's a whole community. A
Oh,
whole
how
community for
wonderful.
your crafty journey. And I think that's what's really exciting about
Yeah.
Academy of Colour because it is that complete education. It starts off basics, so you learn how to colour, and it will take you through that journey to extend your colouring, to learn those different techniques. It is the most amazing
lovely.
colouring journey that you'll ever buy into.
Wow. So can we see some of the samples again? Because I think that's when you think, oh, this box is... So this is the HobbyMaker Highlight that Debbie showed you. That we've never had this on HobbyMaker before. This is your cute characters. And when you actually look at what has been created with this collection here, it's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so this is your HobbyMaker Highlight. This is the straight in. Oh, Primrose, am I right in thinking, Primrose, you've got the entire collection? I may be wrong, but I'd be interested. And Christine straight in, HobbyMaker straight in. But again, like you say, this gives you the absolute start to finish, but taking you right back to basics, even if you haven't coloured since you were a kid.
Oh, absolutely. And
Yeah.
it is just the most incredible system that you'll ever know. If we look at some of these samples here, you'll see just the sort of, there's just a few of each ones that I'm going to show you, but they are absolutely gorgeous. These are the stamps that you will learn. Leanne will teach you how to colour these in multiple ways. I mean, they're very,
shading there,
I
look.
know, and it is the shading, that's the depth of colour. Honestly, she's going to show you so many hints and tips and
Doesn't look coloured, does it? Do you know what I mean? It looks like it's printed.
That one does look like it's printed.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I'm only going to show you just a few basics of what you can do with your colouring to start you off. But she will teach you how to do fur, how to alcohol colour and to watercolour. Look how this has been watercoloured. And it looks absolutely incredible. The shading in
Look
there,
real,
the depth
don't
of
they?
colour is absolutely amazing, yeah. And even starting off from the first box. So if I show you a few samples from here, learning how to do your fur, learning how to do that light and shade, and how you can get, especially when you can get these that actually makes them look like they're sphere shaped, is really incredible. And being able to use your pens to stamp with as well. So literally learning every single technique, the backgrounds on this card.
But you get those stamps in each box, don't you?
Yeah, in each box. So that one's the first one. If I show you the feathers and fur ones, just some samples. Look at that. I mean, isn't that incredible?
Days.
Yeah, so
Look at
it's
the feathers
showing
on
you all those
there.
things. And you can do all of this, I guarantee. Honestly, go into the group that's online and you will see straight away how everyone has progressed through this education. It truly is amazing. And then the last one here, which is the portraits one.
This is ace.
Now, this for me is probably one of the most important ones to a lot of people because on any character, most characters, and I'm not talking about animal ones, you would have skin and hair.
Right.
It's quite a hard thing to sort of get used to, but it's an easy thing to do.
Wow.
It's just if you don't know how to, or look at the light and shade in that. I mean, black hair, but adding that highlight. What Leanne teaches you is to preserve your highlight, and that's all taught. And that might sound like, oh my goodness, what does that mean? But it is something that you're all going to learn how to do. Darker skin tones, we've all got different skin
Absolutely,
tones.
we're all different.
Absolutely. So, and I love that. And I do love this one. That is watercoloured. I mean,
Goodness
watercolours, yeah, which is so incredible.
Wow.
And I know we've also got some balls just to show you because it's something that I really want to make sure everyone knows is that education, the boards that Leanne does, these are Leanne's own balls that she does for the education, and you will see these on the live and she will run through them. These balls are for you to download and to keep forever and ever.
Really?
So honestly, you will be able, so can you see there are 3 different ones. The first one is telling you what colour to lay down first. She gives you all the colours to lay into that. Then how to do it, how to push that colour out. Then to add that depth of colour in that third one. All those 3 steps, which is absolutely incredible. I mean, anyone can do this. And I really mean that, anybody.
You do, truly. That's the beauty of this.
If you cannot colour, by the time you finish this course, you will be able to colour. You will.
And this is the thing as well. This is all about you. This is all about the relaxation. If there's one thing, I've had some lovely letters over Christmas and birthdays from hobby makers, and I have written back to everybody, and it's I could tell you every single time, every single person says about that they craft for their own mental health, to improve their mental health, for their relaxation, and I think when it comes to colouring, I think you get so lost, because the thing is, once you've bought these Academy of Colour, whichever one it might be, you might have bought the whole collection, you might have started with the original starter set, and then you might have progressed, and you might think, well, actually, I don't fancy a certain one, but I really want I think for me, the cute character ones that we've launched, the cute character ones that we've launched today, that one's an absolute must. I really do believe that. But the thing is, once you've bought the pens, and you've got access to the Facebook page, and that lovely community of 5,000 people, all like-minded, all helping, sharing and giving hints and tips and whatnot. It's a real learning curve. So you're progressing, you're growing as a person, you've got that relaxation. When you start colouring, you just get absolutely lost. Everything else just zones out. You've got that and that's trying to quiet a busy mind. I had a chat with a friend about this yesterday. Trying to quiet that busy mind can be really, really difficult for certain people with different ailments and all sorts of different things. Not just ailments, but, you know, challenges. Colouring can just go across all of that. And that's the thing. And once you've got this, I mean, okay, you might want a colouring book, you might want a stencil, you might want, you know, you've got your stamps, you just need your ink pads, which again, you can get from Crafters Companion. So this is the great thing. There isn't much more you need to buy. You might want to buy some cardstock. We've got you covered on that today. So once you've got the Academy of Colour box, there's not really much more you need.
No, not at all. I would say there's 3 things you would need additional, and that's it. So 3 things is not a lot. That's your ink pads to stamp with.
Yeah.
Your glass mat, I would say, but actually it's not even really needed because you're getting that sheet of acetate in there.
But it is nice to have a crafting mat, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's really nice to have your mat. And I was thinking of one other
paper
thing.
pads?
It's your stamping platform. You need something to stamp
Right.
with.
Okay.
Yeah, so something to stamp with. And then, yes, additional cardstock, which actually we've got some amazing pads on the show. And
we've got the stamping blocks as well.
And the stamping blocks,
got those as well for you today.
Perfect. So I would say go for your extra cardstock, go for that stamp, your stamping platform, your rock blocks, or whatever
you're good to
stamping
go.
platform, and you're good to go. Yeah,
Good to go.
absolutely.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, we will just pop on, if you don't mind then, bear with me, because I've got these lovely paper pads for you today. Because I think the thing is, once you get started, you're not going to want to stop.
Yes.
You know, once you've done that first stamp, or what, you know, whichever box you go for, whichever Academy of Colour you go for, whichever design, whichever stamps you go for, once you get started, you're going to want to keep experimenting. You're going to want to keep learning. And I think when you do that too, was it 25th of January with Leanne?
25th of January, yes.
Okay,
I'm
brilliant.
not sure what time, but you'll be told what time.
But even if you can't watch live, you can watch it back.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you haven't got to be there live, have you?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so all the live videos that have took place, you can go and watch all of those. And all that education, all those boards are there. And you can just pause it, stop it, watch it back again, go to another bit you like. You might find that there's a technique that you love, especially like you might find that watercolouring is your thing and you want to just really concentrate on that watercolouring. It's just amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a lovely thing. You can tell with Debbie, because whenever Debbie talks about the Academy of Colour, she can't stop beaming.
Oh, I know.
Because she knows how you're going to feel when you get started. It's that excitement Debbie's feeling on your behalf. That's the lovely thing.
And it's organised. Everyone knows me. I'm a tidy crafter. I'm an organised tider. I love that we get these pen trays I can just take out, I can put back. Nothing's messy.
You know, spaces of a premium. The fact that you can stack these boxes as well. If you're struggling for space, it's really cleverly thought out. And you feel professional with a set like the Academy of Colour. Now then, we've got 3 different pads. We've got a premium marker pad. We've got a premium watercolour pad, which we'll do in a moment. And we've got bundles coming up with colour blend and aqua pens. We've got something for everybody on the show today. So this is, now here's a question for you, Debbie Lovely. Why and when would you want a black paper pad?
Oh, a black is brilliant. Now, you've just mentioned something that was next to you, which we will show you in a little while. It's got metallic markers in it. So you can use metallic markers on black cardstock. It's black to the core. It's amazing cardstock. So anything metallic is going to go on there. Our metallic ink pads, our shimmer ink pads,
brilliant.
but also our pigment ink pads as well. So it's a really good pad to have, either for matte and layering, but especially for your metallic pens.
Just thinking this morning as well, we had your shimmer glitter pens as well, the Spectrum Noir ones.
Oh, perfect on the black.
So that'd go great on there. We had a deal on those this morning. Yeah, brilliant. So this is, if I'll show you here, look, it says here at the top, look, you get 30 sheets. Okay. They're 9 by 12 inch. Is that 89 GSM? No. Hang on, what does that say? 240. Sorry, I didn't think that was right. Sorry, 240 G. Oh, it's lovely quality paper then, isn't it?
Very nice, yeah.
It's really thick, that is.
Yeah, it's proper colouring cardstock, so it is for all your metallics, but also your pigment ink pads as well.
Oh, that is gorgeous. Now, what amazed me this morning is, now they're not normally $8.49. This is a special deal that Debbie's bringing you today. They're normally $9.99. So she's giving you a little cheeky £1.50 off there. But again, the more you get, don't forget as well, if you combine your orders, and again, any queries, give our call centre a call on the free phone number on the screen. You only pay your post and packaging once a day. So once you've already bought something this morning, you may as well keep loading the basket and
it blows my mind that every time.
Well, it's like, do you know what? I ordered like a little wall ceiling lantern, patio heater for my new little garden, and I decided it wasn't right, so I sent it back. They charged me £2.89 just to send it back.
Oh no.
And that's just to send one item back.
Yeah.
You know, which is fair enough. I get that they have to, and there's a cost involved, and I wasn't miffed.
But it shows you what the value is.
The value of this, doesn't it? It really does.
Absolutely. I love that you can just put extra bits in your basket.
Exactly.
all
It's
day.
not going to cost you anything, regardless of how. I mean, imagine like today, if you get our Gemini.
Yes.
You get the Gemini this afternoon. The weight of a Gemini die cutting machine.
Oh, absolutely.
And all the
your
plates and
cardstock.
everything else.
And all your Academy of Colours.
And it doesn't cost you anything else. What? I'll tell you what we have got. Do you want the premium pad or the watercolour? The watercolour. We'll do that one next. Okay, so obviously, if you're using watercolour, then obviously you need the watercolour paper because of the absorbency of it. Is that right?
Absolutely,
Right.
yes.
Okay.
So we class it as the tooth of the card. So whatever the tooth is,
okay.
yes. And it means it has more, so it can absorb more. So this cardstock is definitely not for your alcohol pens.
Right.
Because all it'll do is suck all that alcohol pen into
okay.
it. Because it actually wants to absorb all that colour that
okay.
you're putting into it.
It's clever technology, isn't it?
Very clever actually. We don't really think of cardstock as clever, but actually
it is.
colour cardstock
Yeah,
is very
yeah,
clever.
yeah.
So it will absorb, it will spread, it will blend. It's amazing cardstock to have. These pads are absolutely our supreme watercolour cardstock.
So would you suggest if you get the original starter Academy of Colour, because you had water...
Yep. All of them
aqua
have got
pens
water
and
pens in them.
Oh,
All of
every
them.
set.
Every set.
Ah,
Every
right
set
then. So it
has
might.
got, yes.
Right. So it's going to be an idea to get the premium marker pad that we haven't done yet,
Absolutely,
because that will be for your alcohol, and this one will be for the watercolour.
Yes.
Ah,
Yes,
right.
which are perfect for those, which are amazing.
Right. Again. So now this one actually is 300 GSM. Again, same size, 20 sheets. Now the premium marker pad, you're getting 30 sheets. Ooh. Still fabulous GSM, which is 315, still same size, same price, despite the fact that you're getting in an extra 10 sheets.
Yeah.
It's a nice little Brucey bonus, isn't it?
Yeah, and it is because these are slightly thinner paper because this is specialised cardstock. This is not just for your everyday. This is not for your construction or card making.
Right.
You want to just use this for your alcohol pens.
Your pens.
It's been specifically made for alcohol markers, which means it doesn't absorb all that ink so quickly because it gives us time to blend.
Ah, okay.
Another clever cardstock.
Again, yeah, absolutely. So that's £8.49. Again, reduced from £9.99. Little cheeky savings for you this morning. So thank you very much for joining us first thing. £8.49, and your code there is TX2070, and that's for your 30 sheets. Okay, 30 sheets there, my lovelies. So can we have a little look at the cute characters again?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you mind?
I do want to. So what we're going to do, we're going to carry on through to that, but I want to show you the pens to start with.
Oh, fab.
And just a little bit of the education that Leanne's going to show you. Now, first of all, I'm just going to show you one of the pens. So I'm picking any colour up here. I've got my, in fact, I need to put my glasses on. I put them round my neck so I don't forget.
I like your glasses
otherwise.
chain, by the way. It's really nice.
Well, I thought, I know it's a bit old
lovely.
lady-ish, isn't
No,
it? But,
no, they're really in at the moment, glasses
Oh, are
chains.
they? Oh, well,
gosh,
that's
yeah.
good then. But it's really good because now I know that I've always got my glasses on me and I can
they look
see.
fab.
So it's your duo colour, which means you're getting that colour on each end of your pen. If I put it on my white card, you can see both brush nibs. So I'm just going to take one of my colours and just give you a little bit about one of our pens. Now, the closer down your pen, the reason we've put a brush nib on here is if you want to do your flicking technique, which is what Leanne will show you, you can do really small little flicks. So should have done green, it would have looked like grass, wouldn't it? So, but you can do your really small little flicks. Now, the more you go down your pen, let's say I go down a little bit more, it means that
What, you mean where you're holding it?
Yes, where you're
okay.
holding it, because it gives you a lighter touch.
Yeah.
It means that I can really go up. Now, I'm having this more horizontal. If I was to go up more and flick, I will get sort of different brush strokes. So all these brush strokes Leanne will teach you. If you go to the bottom, you can then sort of go up and do really wispy. Look how wispy they are now. So that's your brush nib, which is amazing. And you're going to be able to do that obviously with all of them. And it gives you that two-tone as well. So if I want to go in then with a darker one, you can go over the top and add the darker one. Can you see now straight away we're starting to get that
Oh, so it's the
shading.
two sides tones lighter and darker of the same colour?
Yes.
Ah,
yes.
right.
So this is teaching you that dual tone, which is going to colour or give you that ombre
you.
effect and take it to a whole new level. So
Okay.
that's your pens themselves. Now, what the Academy of Colour then teaches you, if I just bring in this, so this is one of my the stamps from the first one, so the original one, and I'm only showing you this one because it's got a cylindrical shape on it.
Yeah.
And also I want to show you something else, which again, Leanne will teach you in the first one. I'm going to bring in my ice grey. You've also got a blender pen. Now, Leanne calls this a bleaching pen because it is more bleaching. So if you was to go over the top, so if I was to just do little dabs on here, I can start to bleach out. Can you see? It bleaches out. Also means if you go over the side of an image, you can bleach that out to the side so you won't be able to see
like
it.
an eraser sort of thing.
Absolutely. But this grey one, Leanne really wanted put in here because this is great. Now, this is really taking you back to basics. Do you know, or if anyone's, I mean, you might be new today, but if you've watched us do shows before, you think of our 3-colour blend.
Yeah.
And your darkest colour is what's going to add your shade. Because we've only got 2 colours, we've brought in the grey to show you how quick and easy it is to add a darker shade.
Okay.
So straight away, I'm just going to lay. Now, you're thinking, oh my goodness, what's she doing? She's putting a dark grey down there. I'm just going to put my grey down. I'm going to go to my lightest red and just go over the edge of that, just to blend that in. And then I can colour, and I'm going to leave a slight little white highlight on there. And we're just going to colour that in.
Gosh, that colours in quickly, doesn't it?
Then we're going to go with my darker one. Yeah, the lay down colour. Look at this. Now, shadowing this around, just around that piece.
Yeah.
Straight away now, I've got my shadow of the grey. You wouldn't think that was grey, but that's shadow.
Goodness, yeah.
Now, I've done that because we've got our leaf on top. So if I then switch out, let's go for my leaf as well. I can do exactly the same. So let's say, so down this edge, I want to do that darker grey. And then let's just go in a little bit across there. So just adding that shade in. And what I would say at this point, don't be frightened of how it's looking before you finish. So I'm going to put my lighter one in. I'm then going to go over that bit just with my dark one to blend that grey, and then all over that grey. So what I've now got is a darker green. Look at my shading.
Look at that, Debbie.
I mean, that's incredible. And all I've
it?
used is 3 pens to do that with. And you can just continue that process. So if I want to now, so my darker shade will be here around my, or underneath, because that one is below. So it's underneath. And then when you then go over the top with that red one, we can then, and look at that, I mean, the ink flow on these.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I mean, they are incredible. And then the darker one, then we can go over that darker one just underneath, just to give that.
That looks brilliant.
It's amazing, isn't it? And anybody can do this. Anybody can do that, honestly. I mean, I've done that really quickly, but you can see just how, I mean, it is amazing, isn't it?
Incredible.
So then you can then take this into, so let's bring in that stamp. So let's go to the cute character stamps. This is one that I've got here. So this is for you, Zena. Friends are like flowers, they brighten your day.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
So nice, isn't it? You said this morning about that.
That sentiment was lovely.
Yeah, definitely. Such a nice sentiments in this one.
Yeah, they are really special.
So again, I'm just making sure my pens go back in, and I'm doing it so I can read all of them. And then I'm going to do pretty much, let's move that out the way, the same as what we've done. We can do this on here, but in a slightly different way. So first of all, I'm going to take my cupcake. So let's just lay down my colour in the centre there, just like so. And then I'm going to come in with my darker one, but this time I'm going to come in with flicks. That's going to flick in to that piece there.
Okay.
And then into the side. Now, I know I'm doing this all quite quickly. Leanne will go through this step by step of the way, so please don't be worried about that. And then I'm going to come in with my grey, and we're going to just do slight flicks at the side. And what this is going to do, it's going to add our shade in, but it's also going to add that highlight at the side.
Gives it dimension, doesn't it?
Absolute dimension, yeah. And then we can just go over the top of that one and blend that in, just like so. And then we can then go in with our lighter colour, and that's going to just take that. So it's starting to build up that colour. Can you see
look at
that
that.
shading coming in at the side? And then if we do that on the other side, and she will teach you all these flicks and how you do these certain techniques. And it is just a case of just following that guidance. Let's just do a little bit around the bottom. We'll do a bit of shading around the top. And this is just the alcohol colouring.
Wow.
This is before we've even touched on any of the education for the watercolours. So,
Yeah, I've got a question for you.
Oh, go on then.
This is going to be a tough one. I don't know whether I should ask it, but I'm going
Yeah,
to ask it.
asked it anyway.
If
I
you
never
were,
mind.
If you were on a desert island
Yes.
and you had to choose between watercolour and alcohol pens, which one would it be?
Oh,
That's a tough one, isn't
It is
it?
a really tough one. Yeah, absolutely. Wow, you've got,
It depends what you're doing, though, doesn't it?
yeah.
Well, I've got her there, you
Isn't
see.
it? Yeah, you've got me there. I love both. If I had to choose, I would probably say alcohol.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah, I love practicing alcohol colouring. I wouldn't even say I'm a professional colourist at all. I just love what I do.
You love what you do,
So I think that's really easy to sort of to be able to do. So yeah, what
I'm
about
just
you?
interested because it's. But the lovely thing is you don't have to choose because you can do both. So that's the lovely thing. There is no necessity to choose. I find it interesting because everybody likes different things for different reasons and depending what they're doing.
Look,
and
right, so I'm glad I've done this because
Okay.
I've just done a really rookie mistake here.
Okay.
I've used my watercolour pens. So this, can you see, all it's doing, that is grabbing, it's not blending. Can you see it's not blending on there? So I'm glad I did it because it shows you your blue pens are your alcohol pens. And the
good thing to
reason
know,
I
though.
picked that, I meant to choose the ones in front of me and I didn't. So I'm just going to go to my alcohol pens. Your alcohol pens are your black pens. Your blue pens are your watercolours.
Oh, well, that's good to
So
know
they're
because
very,
blue is water, isn't
yeah,
it? Yeah,
exactly. They're
okay.
very distinguished. And I thought then, why is that not blended? But you can see this
Yeah,
is different.
proves it straight away, doesn't it?
It doesn't,
Yeah.
it just doesn't blend, yeah. So I'm going to take my colour here and then let's just colour our mouse. There we go. You can see straight away going over there is really simple. Just really colouring that.
it doesn't damage your pens when you go over with a different, like that going over the grey and stuff like that. It doesn't cause you a problem.
No, not at all.
Gosh, they're
Not
clever
at
as
all.
well, then, aren't they?
Yeah, it's so clever. There's even a technique. I don't do it because I don't like to do it. Our Debbie Robinson does actually.
Oh, yeah.
But you can take your nib to your pen. And then that way, if you want to do that a little bit darker, you can sort of pick up from your pens. And it just gives it a different ombre. Now, you don't have to do that because there's another technique actually. In fact, let's just, I'm going a bit rogue here.
Go on, we like a
this
bit of
is not-
rogue.
Yeah, I do. I'm terrible for going rogue. I'm going to go down just to pick up my, no, it's not in there either. I'm trying to find, it's in here. I know where it is now. Let's just pick up my acetate.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
So
because...
that comes with the original starter pack, doesn't it?
Yes, so that comes with your original one. If you don't want to go with that original one, then you can always just buy some acetate. We do lots of construction acetate, printable acetate, embossing acetate. So, yeah. So you can use your acetate. The other thing you can start to do, let's choose some different colours. So let's choose a pink and a blue for our cupcake.
Yeah.
Now, let's say that I want to add some pink in. So let's start with my pink to start with. So let's just do some pink colour in here. But I want to continue that pink but go into blue. So put that onto here. It will dry because it will evaporate because it's alcohol, so that will be permanent. But if I then go in with my darker colour, I can pick up the pink.
Oh, really?
So, like so, and then you can go in. Can you see we're getting that purple sort of ombre effect? And then that will then go, so we're changing the colour until then it will then start going into our blue again.
Oh my
So
goodness.
can you see that different? Now I'm not doing this to colour this image, I'm just showing you how you can start to blend. So we've got a 3-colour blend with only 2 colours just by pulling that off like that. And even if I wanted to then go in with another colour, I mean, I'd want to choose a colour that's going to blend nicely. Let's go in with a different pink there and pick up that blue. We can then start to go into that one again. So you can start to really pick up those different techniques. And if you then wanted that pink on top, just go like that onto your pen till it
That's so clever.
runs clear again, and then we can then go with that pink on the top. So you can't see where one colour ends.
There's
and
no
the
sort of
next
split
colour
line,
starts.
is there?
Yes, no split line, yeah. And then all you do is you just brush that off till your pen goes back to that same colour, and then it's gone again. And you can also do that with your blender, because your blender is a clear ink. So they call it a blender pen, but you could pick up all that colour then, and then you'd just be able to use that colour with your blender pen until that starts to go. I mean, you can see this is very messy, but it's just showing you the techniques, not the actual drawing. And look at that, how that blends out on that colour, which is just amazing. And again, you just do that until it goes clear again. Even if it just, you get a little blue on your ink, just make sure you clear that off. And then that way you've got a clear
Gosh,
pen
they're
again.
genius, aren't
They're so ingenious, yeah, but they're all the sorts of techniques that you can do with them just by learning that first basic step. And this is one of the first things that Leanne will teach you how to do, is how to do your shadowing, how to preserve that highlight, and just going into those different steps, which is quite amazing, isn't it?
What do you do with the acetate then when you like that? Would you just, does it wipe clear, or does
So no, it does. So it
That's
doesn't
permanent.
matter. Yeah, well, it is and it isn't. You can just, so if I was to use my blender pen, what you can do actually, I mean, that will, I think, rub away. Yeah, that will rub away.
Oh,
yeah,
right, okay.
So you can rub that way, and then you can just add some of this on, do it like that, and then you can just
so it's
take that
reusable
away.
then?
Yeah,
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, yeah, absolutely
Right, got you.
reusable. Yeah,
Okay.
so you've never got to worry about that. Yeah, because alcohol ink is... It will go onto any surface. You can paint glass with it. You can paint your acetate with it. If you emboss acetate, I mean, this isn't the same sort of acetate you would. I couldn't cut into this. This is like a board acetate.
Yeah.
But it's almost like a tile. Some people use a tile or anything. Your glass mat, you can use your glass mat. You can use. We do a blending solution for alcohol, so you can use that to wipe it away. So there's always ways to take it away. But
watch that all day.
It's all about that education system and what you can do with it.
Brilliant. Right then, my lovelies, if you want to check out the HobbyMaker Highlight, the brand new cute characters, then it's £33.9. And today, even though it's a brand new launch, Crafters Companion are giving you 30% saving. Always good to get on launch, always. Because inevitably the 30% saving will go, so you'll still be able to buy it, but you won't get it. And 30% is a heck of a saving, isn't it? Taking it down to $33.99. But the fact that you get the 2 hours education on the live as well on the 25th of Jan, you don't have to watch it live, you can watch it back, it's always there for you. You get the VIP exclusive access with your Academy of Colour box, so it's all in there. Right then, now we've got a lovely bundle for you, really lovely bundle of 2 forms of cardstock, because Debbie's just talked about the fact that if you're working with watercolour pens, you need the watercolour cardstock. If you're working with alcohol inks, you want your primary cardstock. But also, this bundle is giving you 2 sets of pencils. That gives you 48 pencils. One is your colour blend and one is your aqua blend, so aqua being the water, with the watercolour. You're getting both sets of those. Now, I will just mention that this, I think she's come straight in with the price, this should be £59.96. That's how much this should be. So if I bring these over for you, okay. Oh, thank you, sorry, Paul. Now, have we got any that are open, or can I just peel this open? Hang on a second, because they come stuck down. Hang on a second. Come on. Cool, little sticker. That's over 40% saving. So these are your artist blending pencils. Here we go, look. I'll show you inside there. Those are your 24 pencils in your colour blend range. Okay, so again, still from the Spectrum range. This is your colour blend pencils. And this is the thing, you're getting artist quality at real affordability. You're getting premium performance at affordability. Okay, so there is your, and if I turn that around, you can see all the colours. Okay, so that's in your colour blend. But you also get your aqua blends. Now, come here, you put you back in there. They're beautiful. So you also get your aqua blends, which are here. Okay, so these are, now just to prove that you can see on the front there, look, like Debbie was just saying, so like with the pens, Debbie, the pencils are blue as well to make sure that you know that they're watercolour.
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
that makes it a bit more easier to remember, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I wasn't even thinking when I was just looking at the colour rather than the actual pen. But yes, absolutely, it makes it easier to do. I love watercolour pencils.
Do you?
Yeah, there's so many different techniques that you can do with them. One technique is something called the confetti technique.
Ooh.
And if you use a craft knife, spritz your paper, Leanne will teach you, spritz your paper with water and then use a craft knife to flick the little bits off the top, almost like you're sharpening your pencil. The bits drop into the water of like the burst. So it's called the confetti technique. It's just, brilliant. That's just one technique.
And this is the thing, you're not just buying a pencil or a pen. It almost feels wrong saying a pencil or a pen.
Oh,
'cause
absolutely.
It's so much more.
Yeah, so much more, yeah.
Yep.
And what I also love, these are artist quality.
Absolutely.
Please don't be put off by the price, and I mean put off meaning they're low price, because when you compare them to artist quality on the market, and these are amazing.
Oh, and that's the thing, the pigmentation that you get, it's really rich, it's really...
Well, I tell you what about the pigmentation, there's no binders. It's pure. These are pure wax
colour.
pencils and pure aqua pencils. Yeah,
fabulous.
a lot of pencils use binders inside, chalks and fillers. And
that's the thing. If you want that, the colour that you're buying, you want it to be bold, you want it to be vibrant, you want it to be and that's what this is. If I just turn this around, look at this bird here that's been coloured in with these water pencils. Isn't that incredible? Look at that.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. I mean, I couldn't do that, and I'm sure a good amount that probably couldn't do that. But if you was to teach yourself, then you would absolutely be able to get to that
Goodness
standard.
me. But again, artist quality all day long. Beautiful. So you're getting both sets of pens, the colour blend and the watercolour. But then you're also getting, as part of this, as I said, this should be nearly £60. You're getting this is your watercolour card. So you're getting some watercolour card as well for your watercolour aqua pens there. And then for the colour blend pencils, you're getting your classic Nina Crest card as well. So you're getting both sets of A4, 16 sheets. You're getting all of that, plus the 2 sets of pencils. That's 48 pencils, down from nearly just shy of £60 for £33.99. It's a brilliant bundle deal. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, so that's your bundle. Okay, so anyway, so if you've just joined us, my lovelies, you've just joined us, we have launched, or are launching, or did a little bit earlier on, we're going to go back to that again now, is the brand new Academy of Colour box from Crafters Companion today, which is your Duo Colour Spectrum Noir pens. You've got aqua pens in there as well. So you've got your Duo Colour and your Duo Colour Aqua. You've got stamps in there as well. You've got your 2 hours access to a live, or you can watch it back with the wonderful Leanne of Crafters Companion. Lots and lots of education. Now, this is supposed to be £48.87. It's never been on HobbyMaker before. We've got some beautiful examples of the kind of stamps that you get in the Cute Characters collection. You've got exclusive access to the Spectrum Noir Academy of Colour education programme. There is a scan QR code on the back as well, and there's a web address in the card, in the box. And we're seeing this in action. This is down on a very special introductory today launch price of £33.39. And again, Debbie was just talking earlier about there's some boards that Leanne has put together, which we've got an image of here, of the different designs of the stamps, of the cute characters, explaining exactly from start to finish how to create this fantastic effect.
Yeah, it's so amazing, isn't it? I mean, it's an interactive education
Exactly.
system, which is going to extend onto what you already know, or if you start from the beginning, it is going to take you up a level. And we can see straight away we're going from that first layer of colour to that second layer of colour to the finished image, which is just incredible. Yeah, it's just amazing. And all these boards are available for you online.
And they're yours to keep then, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can print them off. Even Leanne's handwritten notes, she puts in.
Does she?
Yeah, she puts in all her handwritten notes.
So the value for money there with that 30% saving at $33.99 rather. The fact that you get all the goodies and the pens and the stamps and everything in the box is phenomenal value.
Yes.
But it's all the rest that would cost you a fortune. And also, where would you go to get that education?
Oh, absolutely.
You know, that's the thing.
Yeah, it's very easy. I mean, and don't get me wrong, there is so much out there on alcohol colouring. You can go to YouTube, to Pinterest, to HobbyMaker website, to Crafter's Companion. You can go anywhere and look for hints and tips and learn how to colour. But actually, when you've got a whole set with the right colours, the right tools, the right stamps to really teach you step by step, and not just teach you a couple of techniques, literally teach you right from the basics to up to really high standard colours.
Could I ask a favour for anybody that's just joined us, because it was early in the morning when we launched it? Could you talk us through what's in this box again, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
Would you mind?
So the
Thanks, Debbie,
the
love.
one that we're getting today,
which is standalone as well. You don't have to buy anything else, do you?
Absolutely, you don't have to buy anything else. Yes. So this one here, what we're looking at, is our cute characters. It has got. Now, I need to tell you a story about that cute little girl that's on the box.
Oh, go on. Yeah.
Fairy. It's actually based on Leanne's granddaughter, Ada.
Oh, is it?
It is Ada. So she wanted a cute. I mean, if you look at it, the curly hair.
I was going to say, I was thinking, was it based on Leanne?
Well, Leanne's granddaughter is the spitting image of Leanne.
Oh, wow.
She's got that curly hair, she's got that cheeky smile. She's absolutely gorgeous. So Leanne asked the design team if they could base the little fairy girl on her granddaughter, which is so
how old's the
lovely.
granddaughter?
She's 2.
Oh, bless her.
She's only 2. She's just the cutest little thing
goodness
ever.
me, wow.
So that's where that stamp comes from. But it does teach you just from... So even though there's a whole information of colouring before this box will also teach you so much more as well. So even if you just want to start from this one, and then you then go on to your pencils and your wax pencils and your aqua pencils on the next 2 boxes, because that then finishes the whole course. You will be able to get access to that entire system just by going for this one.
Wow.
So which is amazing.
Okay.
So,
So in this box, what do we get?
Yeah, so in this box, which is amazing, I'm going to show you, if I turn it, we'll do it overhead. Straight away, you can see you're getting your pens in there. Now, underneath, mine aren't in here, but I've took them out. You get your stamp and you get your watercolour card, and let me just pull those ones out. You get your alcohol marker card as well.
Great.
So
you get a little taster.
Yeah, so you get your little taster. So definitely go for those pads as well, because it gives you those few extras to put in there.
And you're getting your cute character stamps.
You are getting your cute character. I'll show you them in a second.
Great.
So you're getting your 6 pens of alcohol markers. So you're getting 12 colours in there because you're getting those dual ends.
Yeah.
You'll then get, or your duo colour, you're then getting your 3 markers of your watercolours, obviously 6 colours in pens. And then if I bring in my
And I'm so glad you've stated the obvious, which you wouldn't necessarily know, that remember that the blue pens are the aqua pens.
Yes.
Are the watercolour pens.
Not like what I did, complete rookie mistake. This binder comes with all of them. It comes with the beginning one, but if you don't go for it, this stamp set that you will get, you actually get them onto a binder. So even if you don't go for the binder, yours will come to you like this. So you will get that one. So if you've got any binder, you can put them into, and you will get all of those stamps. So all of these ones to practice colouring. Should we have a quick look and see what you can do with them? So I've just already stamped out my little mouse with my umbrella that you can see there. But what I want to show you first of all is just taking one of the pens to show you how you can do a background. Actually, let's take a few different colours here. And a really quick and easy way to do a quick background is to actually scribble onto your surface. Now, so I don't waste my ink, all I'm going to do is come round and put some little guidelines.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Just round there.
That's
so I know that that's the only place I need to colour in. And all I'm going to do, literally, I mean, you can see I'm scribbling on, putting my darker colour, less of my darker colour, and then we can
So this would just be, this is why you're saying get a glass mat.
Yes.
Right, okay.
So, I mean, you could do this on, so you could do it on this piece as well.
Oh, on the
so
acetate,
if you haven't got a glass mat, I just think it's a lot easier and less mess on a glass mat, yes. So just popping those colours on, let me pop those ones back. And then all you're going to do is, now you might not have the first original box. If you don't, then what I would recommend, I keep putting my box lids everywhere and losing where I
Is it
put
this one
them.
here you're looking for, Dana?
It is, yes, that's the one,
There you go,
yes.
sweetheart.
So this is your first box. It has your paintbrushes in. If you haven't got your paintbrushes, then just go for some paintbrushes online.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and all I'm going to do, yeah, absolutely. I'm just going to spritz water.
Just cold water?
Just any water, over the top there. Yeah, just cold water. And then all we're going to do is I'm just going to lay that directly onto the top. just like so. Normally I would spritz my card as well, which I didn't, but I'm not going to worry too much. Then you start to get these backgrounds. And then if you want to, you can then spritz that a little bit more. So we can just go in and spritz down onto that, and that will just shift your colour a little bit more until you get your desired results. And that can create a really simple background. And then if you want to keep filling that in, you can just keep going in, just picking that up onto the background until you get your...
Like a tie-dye sort of effect,
absolutely,
isn't it?
Yeah, so that's just a really quick background of how you can do...
great idea.
Background. Absolutely.
Brilliant.
And then if you want to do your colouring onto your actual stamps, let's bring this one in. So I'm going to bring my pencil.
Oh, can I ask a question? Sorry.
Yes, absolutely.
If you were to buy an ink pad, what would you buy to go with these sets?
Brilliant question.
Would you mind?
Love that, Zena. So I've got 2 here.
Okay.
Now, I love our ink pads. I think we're the only ones that do this on the actual tin. Paintbrush on one, alcohol pen on the other.
Oh, great.
Literally says alcohol-proof dye, waterproof dye. So because I'm using watercolour, I would use my one with the water brush. If I was using alcohol pens, then I would use this one. You've got them on the show, so you will be able to get them.
Can I just say, we've got those coming up as a bundle as well. So you can get those. So I'd definitely get those with any of your sets today, especially if you get the HobbyMaker Highlight. We'll put them on the side graphics. Sorry, Debbie, just really quickly.
Yeah, no problem.
We'll pop those as a bundle, so you've got them to go with your Academy of Colour, whichever box you're going for. But if you're going for the brand new launch of the Cute Characters today, definitely grab your ink pads to go with your stamps.
Right, now, I know we haven't got a lot of time, so I'm just going to show you a really quick technique. Now, this is really important. When you dip your brush in, take your excess off. You don't want that excess water because it will just drip. And then I'm going to pick up this. In fact, I think I've still got a little bit more. Pick that up because I want to go in. I haven't got my glasses on again. I want to go in with that really small amount. Now, my going in, look at this tiny brush. It's not spreading anywhere I don't want it to go. And that is because it won't, I don't want too much water to flood it out. So just put in just that little bit in there.
Strength of colour's phenomenal.
Absolutely. Now, if I go in with my darker colour, because I want to add a little bit
That's
more
the same
shade
pen?
in. Yeah, same pen, but it's the opposite one. I'm just going to come down and add in that shade just around there and underneath. So you're really going to be able to get into those smallest pieces to be able to colour them in. And I will show you that in more detail because I know we're running out of time, but make sure that when you wash your brush out, blot it off first. You don't want puddles of water in there. But we'll show you more in the later show. We're back in at 3 o'clock with this one. I'm back up at 1 o'clock.
Brilliant.
With the Gemini. Amazing deal on the Gemini machine. So, yeah, introduction to Gemini, really. If you don't know anything about it, we're going to be having a look at that. And then we're back at 3 o'clock with Academy of Colour.
And do you know what? I mean, if any of you have got your HobbyMaker branded desktop calendar that we launched, I think it was the 5th or 6th of January, I think it was the 5th. If you've managed to get that and you've still not used your one-off 20% saving code that was with that desktop calendar, then, and you're looking to invest and buy a die and embossing Gemini cut machine, die cut machine, use it today because the bundle's brilliant as well. And if you've got that on top, somebody just asked what, sorry? So all the Academy of Colour boxes, I mean, all of these that we've got here, somebody's asking if they're on the show. We've just launched we've just loaded these. They're all on the web. So go and have a look. They're all there. But do come back at 1 o'clock. We'll see you shortly.